You're sitting there scratching your head, wondering what to post today, and same thing that happens every single day of the week for you. Problem is, you're overthinking how you approach content, and you're pretty much trying to create a brand new piece of content every single day. This is the wrong way to do it. I'm going to show you exactly how I build this entire AI employee that handles all this work for me. I create one long form piece of content, and from there it gets broken down into I think 10 different pieces of content. So let's jump straight into it. First things first, before we kind of progress on, I'm going to get my agent to actually start to work, and I'm hoping by the end of the video it's completely finished. If you're looking at this Claude code here and you're thinking to yourself, wow, look, I can't do that, I can guarantee you that you'll be well able to do it. It's simple and straightforward to do, and again, I pretty much built up everything inside the community with this in mind, to help people build up their AI employees, to help and streamline their business. So with that, we're going to turn around, we're going to tell Claude here to do a bit of work for us. So you can see here, I've zoom in a little bit. You can see here on the right hand side that I have content repurposing pretty much I haven't ran for all these videos. For the simple fact is I'm producing enough content as it is. I don't need to run everything. So you can see here my last video, which was done yesterday. Stop using ChatGPT like this for your marketing. And if we jump over here, you can see here's the video at the moment. It's still only 6 views. Impressions are still way down on this. It will pop up at somewhere along the line. But the thing is, I want this to actually start doing some work. So we're going to get it to repurpose this content for us. So let's run the CRF on this one. And from there, pretty much everything's going to start. It's going to come back and forth a little bit with a few questions for me. I'll answer them. I'll jump back into it in a minute. And with that in mind, we go from this easy process. Instead of me sitting down there trying to record a long form piece of content, turn around, create carousels, turn around, create images, break it down into text posts, break it down into an article. What's going to happen is this entire system does it for us. Now, as I said, it's an AI employee. This is the way I treat it. And as part of the 7-day free trial inside the community, you get access to the 7-day challenge. This is going to allow you to build up your very own AI employee for yourself, for your business. And what's going to do is going to pretty much do exactly what I'm doing here, streamline everything, and just overall reduce the amount of time spent on actually repurposing. So you're not sitting there every morning trying to go, look, I need a new piece of content. What am I going to do? You scroll around on social looking for something. You can see this is still working away there. So the worker is obviously the AI employee, and the output then is a week of scheduled content. Again, AI steps in here for me and schedules my content. Now, the big question is why? Why do we do this? It's simple and straightforward. You don't have to spend all day creating content. I'm been in that position. I've had burnout doing it, and what ends up happening is you try to create fresh content every single day. Then you realize, oh God, everyone is telling me I need to be active on every social platform or on more social accounts. And then what happens? You get burnt out again. Now, I was in the same position. I was posting regularly on Instagram, trying to maintain Instagram, but it turns out TikTok was my one that was driving actual people to the community. And I wouldn't have realized that only for I've had the ability to get more content out and spread across socials. Now it's turned out that LinkedIn, TikTok, and YouTube are my main drivers, whereas I originally would have thought Facebook and Instagram were the main ones to be on. Turns out they're not. We get his 2 to 3 carousels are at 1 to 2 hours each to write and design. So this is normally what you spend. If you're good at creating carousels, yes, you might fly through this. If you're anything like me, basically use Canva, drag and drop a few elements all over the place, and thinking it's perfect. As soon as you go out to post it, you realize, oh God, look, it's not great. You spend 4 to 6 hours to draft, edit, and cut clips and posts, and pretty much 1 day realistic turnaround for an SEO article alone. So this is the time that's spent on content. And as I said, if you're starting from scratch, and this is probably like what I talked about yesterday's video, if you're asking AI to just do a blog article for you or create a post for you, it has no understanding, no context of what you do. So in turn, it's pretty much just going to give you some generic rubbish. Whereas this method, what's happening is AI is working with the information that we've already given it. So I've done the research on the video, I've put together the video, got all my information, and now what's happening is it's breaking this down into smaller pieces and a bit more manageable. So you can see here it's giving us some ideas. So the carousel style we have is I have 2 standards and main. The main one uses Higgsfield to pretty much generate each slide. The standard is done with typography, so again it's just text on it. So for this instance, what we'll do is typography and just see how it goes. And I want to just quickly check to see what actually we have. So on carousel side, we have main, we have plenty of main carousels and only 2 standard. So this is the standard. If anyone is not familiar with it, these are pretty much my standard style. And we'll just get it to run the standard. So now that that's doing it, we moved on to here. So every post from scratch, that's what you're normally doing. The design then, building every asset. So again, your carousels, image, quote graphics, B-roll, overlays is a new one that I have added to this. Each one built by hand is pretty much a problem that you're going to have. And then you'd have to turn around and load it all into a scheduling platform. And again, this is just so much time wasted that you don't need to be wasting. And where where the AI employee, I suppose, steps in here is this is pretty much what I'm showing you over here in Claude at the moment. So this is my AI employee running. Now I can have this set up in such a way that it can run automatically. So every time I create a new video, what it does, it turns around, grabs everything and puts it where it needs to go, runs this process. And from one recording of a YouTube video, I can have this process done for me. Now, this is just an absolute game changer. It's simple and straightforward because it gets your content out on several different platforms. You don't have to micromanage it. Yes, you do have to step in there and make sure like captions are kind of your own wording and stuff like that. But it's quite a lot easier to go to captions and make adjustments if you have something to work with. The old way was obviously you do every step. You are the writer, the designer, the editor, the scheduler, and if you run your own business, you might be like me. You might just not like creating content. One command pretty much runs this, and you've seen that yourself there when I did it. You give it a go, and pretty much the AI employee pulls all the topics, information, angles from your actual core piece of content. And again, that's vital. As you can see here, system start to finish then. So as I mentioned, we grab a long form piece of content, which we've done, and we click in over here. So we can grab the long form piece of content, we break it into topics. So again, this is what the AI employee is going to be doing. It's going to pretty much break it down into different areas. All our individual skills kick in here. So again, it's not just one agent doing or one skill doing one task. Every single one of them step in and do their own job. And I think that's a big thing. And that's the big difference where if you ask, like I said yesterday, ChatGPT, here, give me a post, give me an item, or give me a article, something like that, what's going to happen? It's going to pretty much just give you some generic slap back. It's going to build the social content. So all social content is going to be given in such a way that we're going to have captions, we're going to have call to actions. So for me, my call to actions, majority of them are now talking about the community. So again, everything is going to be pointing, join the community, join, get a free 7-day trial. And once you get access into it, then I said the job is done in terms of social media. It's done its job and had a purpose for it. Each post has a purpose. We generate an SEO article. Again, this is happening in the background. Articles are being generated based on the actual content and material. And the agent then is the only kind of next step that I jump in and manually kind of approve. I don't want content being scheduled for the sake of it. And the reason is because I just don't want I have to still double check to see what's working. So if we quickly go over to Potato, this is what I use for scheduling my content. So we go into calendar. You can see pretty much here is where we are at the moment. So today is the 1st of July and it's Wednesday. So we already have content going up until Friday. And it's just a press of a button now for me. We'll pretty much get this get this entire calendar filled out with content for the entire, I suppose, next week or 2 weeks if I want to. And again, Potato for that reason alone is absolutely brilliant. Steps in there with as part of the entire AI automation setup. There is no more going to Meta, no more going to TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, whatever, and trying to schedule posts. Because if you've done that for a few channels, you know how long it takes. It's going to take you probably another hour to schedule content for the next week or so. The best thing about this, I suppose, is what one repurpose actually produces. Now, this is built for me. That's the key thing. This is what I want and the way I want it. Now, as part of in here, the community, I have different plugins added to it. So workflows and systems have different tools that you can be used. So you can see here, presentation builders, YouTube package, content repurposing, SEO content. I keep adding to these, and by adding to them, what ends up happening is you can plug them into different areas that you want. So let's say you don't want image posts, you can get rid of image posts. You can get it to give you maybe another an extra 2 or 3 carousels. You might want to give it, instead of quote posts, you might want to get rid of that. Again, you have control over this, and I think that's one of the key things to understand. Once you have control over it, that's what makes the big difference, and this is what allows your own AI employee, I suppose, to build up to what you need and to what you want. Now, one of the really interesting ones is this B-roll. So if I jump over here and go to where my asset folder is, so up here at the top I have assets and we have B-roll videos, and in here you pretty much have a load of B-roll that I've taken on myself. So you can see here behind my head there is pretty much a quick recording that I've done of myself typing. That's it. Nothing major, nothing extreme. But what AI is going to do now is it's going to pull from this folder of list of things. So you can see I have different ones. Greenway, walking. You can see I have obviously the over the shot of the typing. What's going to happen here then is AI will come along, grab this information, and it'll put overlay text on it. This is going to allow me then to obviously create more content for it. So if we quickly go to, so you can see if I scroll down, hopefully we'll find it here somewhere. So these are the ones I'm talking about over here on the left. You can see that I've added these, and the problem is some people will question, all right, view wise. This one has 686 views. Meanwhile, this one has 75. They build up and they stack. That's the key thing. But as I said, if you're working in an office or if you're working in a bakery or something like that, there's a lot of B-roll you can get that people will be really interested in. And the thing about it is you have AI then come along and create the actual this entire piece of content from it. And I think this is for in general is just massive because it just streamlines everything what you can do. Now that our entire process has pretty much come to a finish, it's you can see what we've got. So we have 6 reels ideas. Now the key thing to remember with the reels, and this is leads me to I suppose to this kind of section down further down here, and I'll show you where is it down here, is for me, I have the real ideas. So because I record my long form piece of content with a webcam here, what ends up happening is you can see I have the full screen, then I have myself in the bottom right. It becomes very hard to cut this down into reels for vertical format without everything being boxed and square. So if you're doing this and you have access to a proper camera or you have a good quality camera that can record yourself fully, then what I would recommend to do that, because then what can happen is AI can step in and cut that. So if you have a one dedicated camera to record yourself and then you have another maybe like a web camera over there to have the smaller shots or whatever, what happens is that dedicated camera can be used then to be as your main focus and can be chopped. Now what I end up doing sometimes is I set up my camera as I'm recording, and from there what happens is it allows me to kind of use that footage to cut up into shorts, pull out the best bits for it. And again, that works sometimes. It's an easier way to do it. And definitely if you're interested in getting more, I suppose, bang for your buck, that's one of the best ways to do it. So this is why at the moment I have 6 ideas basically sent to Notion. This allows me to kind of give me something to run with and pretty much an idea. So if we go down here to what is actually outputted, so again, carousels, 2 standard carousels. And if we click in this, you can see these are the ones that we just done, and pretty much that's it. Every AI post you may looks exactly the same, and you feel. And we go to the next one, same structure, same emojis. Every single one of these are bang on for what I want, and these tend to do really well for me on TikTok. We then move to images, and you can see here we have a lot of images ready to go as well. Why does every post AI writes for you look exactly the same? Again, makes sense. This is a different one was created, posting for the sake of it. Again, these are the exact style I want. I think infographics, I'm not sure if it gives me the image yet. So infographics, I still have to run these, but this is pretty much what it generates. Breakdown of a pain point, infographic to showcase something, and again, breakdown of a pain point again. December still makes every post, or deck makes every post, sorry. We go to B-roll then, and whatever that is up here, I think. So B-roll is this one, and again we have this done. So that's number 1 and number 2. So stop treating AI like a vending machine. So the key thing here is what I can do is I'm going to get it to create another 2 B-rolls, but look at the new clips that we've added. So let's try this here. Okay, this is perfect. What I want you to do is I want you to create an additional 2 B-roll for me overlays for me, but I want you to look at the brand new uploads that I've added to that folder, and don't use any of the other greenway ones. Once you see them other videos, just come back to me with the two you're going to use. So again, all I'm doing is getting it to give me two different versions. And you can see here we have a massive amount of this B-roll at the moment. And what needs to be done now is it needs to change, because I kept the same, I suppose, general stock in there for a while. And the problem is it's just going to wear out and bore people. So this is what that's doing now. I'll come back to it in a second. And as I said, it generated all this for us. Everything, with full breakdown, I suppose, has been changed. Instead of one person by hand a full day working, you rewatch, pull angles, write every caption. You design each carousel graphic by hand. You cut the clips and build overlays. You draft and edit the SEO article. You upload and schedule platform by platform. And you're pretty much sitting at your desk all day. Meanwhile, you're trying to actually run your business. And again, this is a big problem. So you can see one recording of content, weighing over shoulder. Okay. Okay, let it do that, and we go back to this. The AI employee, roughly, what's this video? 23 minutes, about 20 minutes in total. So in about 20 minutes, this entire process is done. We have, realistically, we have, as I said up here, we have 2 posts here, 4 B-roll ones. We have infographic, which is 2, which brings us to 6, 8 with images, 10 with carousels, and then obviously with the reels, it's a manual process, but again, I don't mind that. But we're up to almost 14 pieces of content, fairly easy from one long form piece of content, and I think that's key. So the big trade-off now is gone from this a whole day to 20 minutes. One command starts it off. Topics, posts, and assets built on its own. Clips, overlays generated. Scheduled, again, the scheduling process here for me is just a command. I don't, you can have it automated, but for me, I don't want it. No real input after the initial approval, I suppose, and you walk away finished. Now, also what's generated here is, let's say we go to a carousel and we pick the latest carousel. You can see this is the carousel that was generated, plus we have the captions ready to go. Now, what I tend to do with captions is I kind of glance over myself, especially for some of the platforms I'm most active. So Instagram won't really get much change from me. The simple reason is Instagram is a kind of a tricky one at times. A random person dancing will get more views than something that's giving a lot of information. Facebook is the same. TikTok I do adjust a bit, and LinkedIn I do adjust a bit. But you can see everything is built differently. And one of the things I like about Instagram is it tries to build it in terms of search. So if it gets search, it has a better chance. And we go back up here. This is done, I think. And we have the video here ready to go as well. It should be. So you can see video is done, ready to go. Pretty much covering B-roll, this, which only took a couple of minutes to do. And if you have to do this in Canva, you have to create all your templates, have them ready. And this is just adding a little bit more value, I think. And I think this is one, I really like this, I suppose, approach to it. So look, that is it. If you're interested in learning more, definitely look at joining the community. It's a free 7-day trial. You get access to pretty much everything inside of it. So look, we're going to leave it there. Thanks very much for watching, and I hope everyone has a great day.